Hello, I'm back with the Singer 503A Rocketeer Slant-O-Matic. Now, in my previous video, I showed you how to wind the bobbin. And basically, you just drop the bobbin in here when you're get ready to thread your machine. You just drop and you feed it through that little slit. And we're ready to thread the machine. Now with this machine, you can have different options. I have an additional spool. Sometimes with this old machine, you don't find this. But it's an additional spool. You can thread it from up here, or however you like it. And you can hide it when you're not using it. I'm going to thread mine from this spool. It's my favorite. And make sure your thread is going this way. With this machine, it's really not tough. It's just a lot of silver guides. Once you learn your guides, you're good. Okay? Now, the first guide is this one. I just slide my thread through this first silver guide. Okay? That was easy. The next silver guide is this one. You're just taking your thread and taking it under that slit. Okay? This is the next guide. Stuck my little fingernail in that little slit. Well, you feed your thread through that little slit. Okay? So that's 1, 2, 3 silver guides. Next, you wrap it around this, I believe it's called a tensioner. You wrap it around. Next, you're going to put the thread through this little bar. Take my thread and put it through that little bar. Next, you make sure your hand wheel has this up high. That's how I learned it. I don't know why. But you put it through that silver guide. The next silver guide is this one. Okay. And next, depending on how your needle bar is, I've seen, with this machine, I've seen different needle bars and different, I think you call them threading bars or whatever you call it. For this machine, I have that one. And this little slit right here, you put the thread through that little slit. Next, when you get down here, you're about home free. You feed the thread from the front to the back. And these old Singer machines, it's very important to know which way to do it. Some of them you feed through the left, some of them you do front to the back. It is important, and the machine will not work properly if you don't thread it right. And I've seen it and I've learned. So I'm feeding it to, you see, the back. Praise God. Okay. So next, I'm going to hold this. I've already dropped my bobbin. I already placed it through the slit. And in my previous video, when I showed you guys how to hold this bar and you loose this other part so you can wind the bobbin. Well, when you get ready to thread the machine, you want to hold this bar and tighten that back so we can get ready to thread. Now, I'm holding this, okay? And you're holding it and you're bringing this wheel right here towards you so this piece of thread can miraculously come up through this little slit. I don't know how it happens. It's a miracle. Just go with me, okay? Now, this hand wheel, I'm turning it towards me, and I feel that thread coming up. Like I said, I don't know how it happens. I don't have the tiniest little fingers, so I use this. And it's up. Okay? So I make sure all my thread is going back through the slit. And I close my little plate, and you have this little lifter. You lift it up to make sure you receive your fabric. You drop it when you're ready to sew, and you mash your foot pedal, and you're ready to go. It's a beautiful machine. Now, thank you for watching my video on how to thread the Singer 503A Slant-O-Matic Rocketeer.